So when we also talk about like our young horses, or I mean, I guess all horses, how beneficial the canter is. The canter tends to be a little bit more of a natural resting gait for many horses. The way the horse uses their pelvis in the canter is very much related to the same way they need to tuck their pelvis under for collection. So we love to do quite a bit of canter in our program. It's also a little bit easier on the horse's hips and low back because there's only one oscillation in the hips for the canter versus 2 in the trot. Because the canter is the only naturally bent gait, that's why we can get so much improvement into the canter by practicing that shoulder in at the trot. And so what we want to do, like what makes Norma's canter be a little bit four-beated, is that the second beat of the canter, the inside hind leg and the outside front leg don't always syncopate and sync up together. And so it becomes a little bit, instead of a 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, it goes 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. And that's a little bit, yes, the second beat of the canter becomes too long, but it's also a little bit, she's not always landing totally together with that inside hind leg and outside front leg. So the position, you know, when a horse is naturally crooked in the canter, they sort of bulge out their shoulder, and then that a little bit forces that front leg to land too quickly into the canter. So when we align that in, I'm doing a shoulder in at the walk here. So when we align this outside shoulder with, you know, we bring the wither, like kind of the shark fin of the wither, we're going to bring that in front of her inside stifle. I'll do it here towards the camera. I'm just going to find my line. And I'm just going to bring this right shoulder and her wither in front of her inside stifle. And that is going to softly control this outside shoulder to help with that when I get to the canter. So what I like to do, I'll get into a little bit sit-in trot here. What I like to do is marry the shoulder in at the trot. And here she's a little bit too high in the neck. So I want to get her a little bit more connected to my seat. So I close both of my knees and I stay pretty quiet and steady with my hands, because there was a connection thing that you can go back and look in the connection category for Norma's video.